Hello and welcome, regretful people. Today we are going to be playing Forge on Eternal's card game. So for this game, there are 5 different colors of influence of which you can get. With Forge, you have 3 cards to pick from, and until you pick 2 different colors, it'll offer you all 5 options. After which, it will only offer you from the 2 colors that you have picked. So, we have an 8-cost time binding agreement. Put your hand on the bottom of your deck. Draw cards until you draw 2 non-power cards with the same cost. We have a 4-cost fire of Morningstar. It is a weapon, giving +3/+3, and overwhelm. When this hits the enemy unit, leftover damage is dealt to the enemy player or site. Or we have a 2-cost Shadow. Usuri Writer. With Contract 3, the player of your choice discards the top 5 cards of their deck. I think of these, I value the Morningstar Fire the most. Okay. So next, we have Tenured Gravitologist. Flying, summon. You may put another one of your units into your hand and give it +1/+1. Party Crasher, which is fire. Charge and Taunt. Summon. You may exhaust an enemy unit. Or Spirit Drain. Lifesteal. Deal 4 damage to a unit. What do I value here? Tenured Gravitologist works very well with unleashed units. Does the faction of the cards play any role in your selection when all factions are available? At this point, not really, because I do not know enough to know which ones work the best together. So I am actively just going with which card I value more at this point. Due to the fact that it is not like the one where you play against players where it doesn't remove the other options, at which point the color really does matter because you can make an unplayable deck easily. You need influence to play cards, you do. I think I'm going to go with Party Crasher here. It doesn't really mesh well with that much. You know what? Let's go time. I want to marry my... Okay. Zoltan Eldermark. Summon, Scout. When you play a unit with 4 health or more, sacrifice it to draw a card. Put a unit into its owner's hand. Dusthoof Brawler. 5-cost Overwhelm. I kind of like the Zoltan Eldermark. It's a good low-cost play, because Scout isn't bad, and it does eventually get you to draw a card, most likely. Okay, Hamlet Axe. 1/1, or it's a 1/1 weapon with Overwhelm. There's Happy Harvester. Exhaust Happy Harvester in Scout. Or Dangerbot, Revenge. When the enemy player takes non-battle damage, Dangerbot gets +1 attack. I think I'm going to go with Dangerbot here. Revenge. The first time this is killed, give it Destiny and put in the top 10 cards of your deck. Destiny means it plays immediately upon drawing it. Okay. Granite Acolyte. Summon, play a +2 Iron Sword on one of your units. Predator's Instinct, give a unit killer. Or Cleave, kill an enemy attachment and deal 3 damage to the enemy player. I think I like the Granite Acolyte here. Okay, Soulfire, Unleash, deal 3 damage. Mountain Goliath. While Mountain Goliath is in your hand, it gets +2/+2 each time you draw another unit. That's actually pretty neat. Improvised Rubbler. Summon, play 2 1/1 Grenadin. This is a relic weapon, so it means you play it on, like, your player character, and it can attack. I think I like Soulfire here. I do value Unleashed fairly heavily. Lotus Instructor. Contract 3. Give a unit +1/+1 and overwhelm. Bren's Insight. Draw a relic or unit from the top 4 cards of your deck. Discard the rest. Gravitologist. Flying Endurance. Contract 3. Give Gravitologist +3 and charge this turn. I think I like Lotus Instructor. Rebel Sharpshooter. Rebel Sharpshooter has quick draw while she has 4 attack or more. Fast Spell, Stone Skin. Give a unit +2 attack this turn. It deals battle damage equal to its attack this turn and can attack even if its attack is 0 or less. Or Cleave. Kill an enemy attachment and deal 3 damage to the enemy player. I think I like Rebel Sharpshooter here. Insect Swarm, Flying, Ambush, Unleash. Ambush means it can be played to block an enemy attack or at the end of their turn. And Unleash, when you play this card, create and draw a copy of it. Discard it at the end of turn. Cards with Unleash can't cost less than 1. Give a unit Taunt and Quick Draw this turn. Or Horned Volunk is a 3/4 with Overwhelm. I'm going to go with Insect Swarm. Arcanum Orb. +1 maximum power. Summon, you see the top card of your deck this turn. Emburden. Put any unit into its owner's hand and the enemy player takes 3 debt. I really do not value Emburden. Decay. Kill an enemy attachment. You get 3 health. I'm going to go with the Arcanum Orb. Okay, so Stone Skin, again. Carnosaur Beta, which is Inscribe Revenge. Inscribe means it can be played depleted as a sigil, which is really nice. And we know Revenge from Dangerbot, but the first time this is killed, give it Destiny and put in the top 10 cards of your deck. Or Smith's Hammer is 2 cost, +2 attack, +0 health, Overwhelm. I think we're going to go with Carnosaur Beta. Amber Lock. Summon. Draw a card. Pay 4 and sacrifice Amber Lock to draw a card. Arcanum Orb or Blazing Renegade is 2 cost, 2/1 with charge. Red is generally good for fast, so I think this one might be the better option here. Rally. Your units get +2 attack this turn. Lotus Instructor. Give a unit +1/+1 and Overwhelm. Insect Swarm. Fly, Ambush, Unleash. I think I'm going to go for another Insect Swarm. The fact that I can play it on their turn is kind of nice. Horn of Plenty. Your units have +1/+1. Accordion is +1/+1. Contract 1. Exhaust enemy unit with less attack than the wielder. Or Strike it Rich. Units get +1/+1 this turn. If you have 3 or more, gain 3 health. I kind of think I like Striker Rich. The enemy, the AI is very bad at dealing with fast spells. Okay, so we have Insatiable Bug. Flying, Deadly. Entome. Put all spells from a void of your choice into their owner's deck. You gain 1 health for each. That was an Entome one, so Entome is on death. Darkheart Alkalite. Taunt. Frenzy. Create and draw a 5/5 dragon with flying. Frenzy is when you deal damage to the enemy player from a non-attacking source. Or Gravature Trainee. Flying. Summon. You may discard a card to draw a sigil of your choice from your deck. I don't mind this. I don't really have any ways to activate Frenzy right now, so it's not... Well, I have one way. But it's not or I don't have a lot to activate this. I think I'll grab this just because if you don't have enough mana, it can be very hard to win. Frenzy, flying this turn. Hamlet Axe, 1/1 Overwhelm. Or Maniacal Reveler. When another unit goes into your void, Maniacal Reveler gets +1/+1. I'm not going to be able to have that many units in this, so I think I'm going to go for the Hamlet Axe here. Lootstrung Bow, summon, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Searing Fist, deal 4 damage to an enemy unit. Or Cleave, kill an enemy attachment and deal 3 damage to the enemy player. I think Searing Fist is best here. Happy Harvester, summon, exhaust Happy Harvester and Scout. Saddled Sarasaur, contract 3, give another one of your units killer. Or Lootstrung Bow. I think I'm going to go for the Saddled Sarasaur here. Outland Sniper, summon, deal 2 damage. Oni Forgesmith, inscribe, contract 2, draw a weapon from your void and give it double damage. Or Valley Whisperer, your other units with 4 attack or more have Unleash. Summon, put 3 random dinosaurs into your deck. This one seems very strong, but it's kind of late game. I mean, they're all kind of late game. I think I like Outland Snipers here. Because I don't have that many units that have more than 4 attack. Party Crasher, charge, taunt, summon, you may exhaust an enemy unit. Zoltan Eldermark, summon, scout. When you play a unit of 4 health or more, sacrifice it to draw a card. You know what, let's go with Party Crasher here. Sensari Firebrand, Valor, which means this unit gets +1/+1 this turn for each unit that blocks it. And contract 2, deal 3 damage to each player. Grappling Hook, summon, the wielder gets taunt this turn. Or Harness Thrillseeker, Frenzy, flying this turn. And we're going to go with Sensari Firebrand. Breath of Vorprex, deal 5 damage to an enemy unit, unless the enemy player chooses to take 5 damage instead. Searing Fist, deal 5 damage to an enemy, or 4 damage to an enemy unit, sorry. Or Grappling Hook. I value Searing Fist the most here because they can't choose to get out of it, so it's a way better removal of a unit. Forge Wolf, summon, deal 1 damage to the enemy player. I have already kind of not done much in the way of Frenzy. Striker Rich, your units get +1/+1 this turn if you have 3 or more, gain 3 health. Or Tickling Grenadin. Ticking Grenadin, not tickling. Entome, deal 3 damage to the enemy player. I think I like this the most. Zenon Guardian, Endurance. Ultimate, pay 8 to give Zenon Guardian +5/+5. Sensari Firebrand, Valor. Contract 2, deal 3 damage to each player. Or Grappling Hook, summon, the wielder gets taunt this turn. I think I like Zenon Guardian. It's something good if the game goes longer. Tickling, hi. Rakano Anarchist. Quick Draw, Warcry. Frenzy, double damage this turn. I like the quick draw on this, and it's only 2 cost. Hollow-tipped Spray. Inscribe, kill all enemy relics and deal 6 damage to the enemy player. It requires 3 red influence to play though, so that's a lot. It's also 6 cost. It does have Inscribe, so it's not terrible. Or a Miner's Musket. Summon, reduce the top unit or relic of your deck by 2. I like a Rakano Anarchist here. Let's go. Let's see how we do. Arcane Might. Deplete unless you have a sigil in your hand. That means I don't I think that means I re-roll this. And hope I get something useful. It's not awful. It's not good, but it's not awful. And turn. I think I play you first. And then attack with you. In turn. You're a 2/3, which I don't really like. So I think here I use Searing Fist on you. And then attack. Next turn, I'm most likely playing Morningstar, turning this into a 5/3. Oh, nice. I got this. Well, I still had a Sigil in hand. Because it's depleted unless you have a Sigil in hand. Yeah. So my damage output has gone way higher. Which is nice. It also now has Overwhelm. So even if they block it, I will still deal damage through the unit as long as their health is less than the total damage I'm doing. Ooh. So you? Outland Sniper can be used to deal 2 damage to this to just block their damage output in total. And because soon they're probably going to stop attacking with it in order to use it as a chump block. Summon, draw a time sigil from your deck, which can be fairly useful. Quick draw, War Cry. You don't have charge, so you don't get to play the turn you attack, sadly. I'm probably going to go with you. And I actually really like it on the quick draw. Because quick draw, when this kills a blocking unit, the blocker doesn't deal damage back. So its health doesn't really matter as much as some. Okay, nice. We're down to 6 health, which means I'm probably going to win this unless something like crazy happens. So at this point, just attack with all. I killed them anyway. It doesn't really matter. I could have played it for shits and giggles, but I don't need to play it. Victory. Okay, let's play the next round. Okay, I have 4 mana. I have something to play on turn 2, 3, and 4. So I think I'm in a very good place to keep this hand. I really like the turn 2 because that is my rare unit. So Quick Draw and War Cry, which are both very nice battle skills. However, at this moment, I can't attack with it, which is too bad. Contract 3, give a unit +1/+1 and Overwhelm. You deal double damage if there's Frenzy. Which means if I contract 2, that would trigger Frenzy, which means you would deal 4 damage, which means you would in fact kill this before it did any damage to you. So, yes, I'm going to go Det 2, and then attack with this. They probably will not block, and that is fine. I don't get to play this next turn, sadly. I don't want to block here, because Valor gets +1/+1 this turn for each unit that blocks it, is only on attacking. So this would kill me, or kill my unit without killing theirs. And it is only 1 damage. And this unit, I'm going to Searing Fist because I don't like it. And I want to be able to attack with both of my units. Because Warcry is pretty nice. Roland's favor, you gain 2 armor. Draw a Justice Sigil from your deck. So he has an Aegis, which means he is protected from 1 enemy spell or effect, but not from battle damage. I don't really need to play you, but I probably, or I might. +1/+1 and Overwhelm. I could make you be a 3/2, so I could still be attacking with my Warcry unit. I don't necessarily need to. So I'm going to play you, skip, play you, and then, I mean, it allows me to attack with it, which is nice. So I'll attack with both of these. Because I now have a 3/3 flying, which is pretty nice. I can attack with all of these. Ah, shoot. I didn't play my time sigil first. Because I would have won if I had. Oh well. I don't think they're going to be able to beat me this turn. Or prevent me from winning next turn. So it's not a big deal this time. But that is something to watch out for. Ordering matters. Okay, nice. That is 2 battles down. I like my water bottle. I have 2 mana in hand. And only 1 thing I can play for 2 mana. That isn't that amazing, so I think I'm going to redraw. I'm going to start with playing you and you. And if I need to next turn, I can play the Gravitor Trainee if I don't draw another mana. Oh, but I'm going to. So this is going to stay on top. That's another thing, or a good thing about this having Scout. So I now have 3 mana. However, I might want to get rid of the Tenured Gravitologist? No. I think I might get rid of the Searing Fist. Because I do kind of want 4 mana in. I think I have more time things that require it. So I'm going to grab another time. Ah, of course I get 1. That's my own fault. Do I want to play this? It does play nicely with this, and I can put it back in hand. So, I will play it, but I'll play it on their turn. You're a 4/1. I am going to leave this in which to block. I will play you. Ooh. I can give this +1/+1 and Overwhelm before I return it to hand, and that seems kind of nice. So I will attack with it. And turn. Next turn I don't really get to do anything, sadly. Ooh, 5/2 with Lifesteal. Less than ideal for me. I am... The AI doesn't make disadvantageous trades unless it has something in hand that'll allow it to win. I think it's probably fine to block this anyway, because it will probably block a fair amount of damage and get that card out of hand. Oh! Weird. Does something when played if a unit went to your void this turn? Okay, that is why. Okay, now I have 6 damage, or 6 mana, which means I can play this out twice on my next turn. So I'm going to play this and put this back into my hand. I should have attacked first with it. Oh well. Things that you realize slightly too late. Just don't lose while they're at 1. Yeah, that is the hope here. Okay. So, because this can be played on their turn, I am going to wait until their turn to play it. In case there are trades that I want to make that they won't do otherwise. Like this. So play you. Play you. Want to block you, because this will not die. And 5. I will probably take 2 to block this, because 7 damage is a lot to let go through. Okay, they made a unit deadly, that's fine. I still got rid of a lot of their units. Deadly. Infiltrate. Reduce the cost of each radiant in your hand by 1. Give another one of your units killer. You're a 3/3, you're a 4/3. So play my mana. Play you. I can make you a 6/6 this turn, which should block you from wanting to attack. And then end turn. Nice. I want to get rid of this 3/3 deadly, because it's really not good for me. And then Salad Sarasaur, I'll give this one killer. And then have it kill this unit. And do I want to attack with this one? Probably. They might stop attacking with this 1/1 deadly unit so that I can be here to block. Yeah. Make it so that I can't attack. I won't choose to attack. I can pay 8 to give you +5/+5, which I think I will do. Actually, no. I'm going to attack with these two first and see what they choose to do. I'd attack anyway, but I'm bad at this game. I want to make them think that that 4/3 was a good enough target before making this super big. Because otherwise it just dies. Okay. Play charge. And now I just attack with you. And this is very likely that they're dead on this turn. Yeah. Attack. Doesn't help them. Perfect. We rockin'. Victory. Okay. We're up on to battle number 4. And Kanan, I'm sure you're fairly decent at the game. Okay, I have a 3, a 4, another 4, and a 5. I do have 3 mana. Is that good enough here? I'm going to do the risky thing and redraw, and hope I don't regret this. I don't have a playable unit until 4, but that should be not the worst thing. The other hand was maybe better. A 1/1 with Overwhelm. Life Force, when you gain health, it gets +1/+1. I don't really like that. But at this moment, I don't know if it's worth murdering with Searing Fist. If it starts growing fairly much, I probably will. Deadly and Nightfall kind of suck. I have 3 mana, which means that I could do... Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Prakalakin. I appreciate it. And you. You're amazing. Let me just do a quick shout out. Prakalakin. But this. Perfect. So, I want to do... I assume it is this. And I will skip. And I will get rid of this deadly. Okay, now they're actually starting to raise this. Hopefully it won't be too bad. No blocks. Oh, I can kill it this turn with my Alliance Sniper. It requires 2 red. Never mind. Okay. So I'm going to make a 4 damage flying. That seems like a smart plan. I maybe should have used this in order to get another red mana. Power. I am perhaps too used to Magic the Gathering. Preoccupied. No blocks. I don't really like you. So I'm going to sit here and end turn. Yeah. Strike it rich. And then block you with you. Because I want to get that rid of. I will probably play you on you. And I will attack. No blocks. Hopefully they don't gain too much life this turn. Ooh, I don't like you. How am I going to get rid of you? I still have yet to get a red mana, of course. Contract 3. Give a unit +1/+1 and overwhelm. I'm going to do this and play it on itself. Because now I have a blocker for you. And I'll keep attacking with my flying. Because they shouldn't attack with either of these. And I'm willing to get rid of you. I will play... I'll end turn here. And on this one I'll play you. Now I will play you. And put this back into my hand. Oh, what do I want to do here? Do I want to play this on something? I could get a 7/5. Is that good enough to be better? I don't know. I don't know what I want to play it on, so I'm not going to play it. When you gain health, it gets that much attack. Yes! I got another red mana, finally. I kind of want to get rid of this flying unit. And then I will attack with you. And I'll play you on you. With I never meant the same. Once per turn you may pay 2 to scout. Are they going to attack? I don't know. They are not, which means I win in the sky. So attack and attack. Fight. Yes! Battle 4 completed. We are victorious, chat. We only have 3 more to go. So let's go. I have a 1 play, a 2 play, a 3 play, and a 4 play. This is pretty good. And I have both colors of mana, which is another thing to think of. Do I want you right away? I don't think I do. I think I will put you on the bottom. To be fair, I don't actually necessarily want to play you first, because your contract 3 is very nice. Play you next. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. This is Forge Titus. Also, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cesare Firebrand, do I want the contract too? I don't think I do. Because I think I want to play you next turn. Have I never met the same? I need to stop saying because I'm doing this content to hopefully put on YouTube. I'm going to put it on you. Because you're currently a 4/2, but it has Valor, which means this won't kill it. Which means I can still be attacking with it. Draw a Sentinel or Relic from the top 5 cards of your deck and discard the rest. You're a 3/3, which kinda sucks. I will play you. I don't want to turn that into a Sigil though. I will attack with these, both of them, because they can block one and kill a unit, but I still get a lot of damage in, and I think rushing is maybe a bit better at this moment. That sucks. To be expected. I'm not going to block that. I think I can beat them. Of course, they play another 2/1. I get Granite Acolyte next turn. Which is fine. I think I just attack with this. I might as well play that. I don't think I have anything in this deck which prompts me to keep cards in hand. Okay, dealing 5 damage, which is going to put me ahead. And yes, they don't attack because of a 2/1, which they view as the same value as their 2/1s. AI logic is interesting in this. So I'll attack with these two, because they might not block it. Oh, they're choosing to. Interesting. I guess because they're at low enough health now? At this point, I attack with all. And I win. Rockin'. Way. No, stop saying. The copyrighted music is not going on YouTube, so you're just sounding weird. Okay, second to last. Let's own this. I haven't lost one, which means I get 2 shots, hopefully at the boss, assuming I don't lose this one. Yeah, woot, 5-0. It's rockin'. Okay, I have a guaranteed turn 1 play and turn 2 play. And with this one having Scout, I have the potential to try and, like, cycle or look for another mana fairly easily, or a little bit better. So I think I take this one. I start with time because I want to play this first. Is it mana? It is. So I'm keeping it. End turn. It's fine to sound weird. That's a lot of why I like spending time here. Perfect. I'm glad, because I am weird. And that one's not easy to change. I don't want to... Oh, this is shifted. Shifted. When played, you may instead pay the shift cost. Shifted units can attack, block, or be selected until they emerge. And they emerge after 3 turns. Oh, they're also unblockable on the first turn that they emerge, which I didn't actually know. 2/2 of quick draw sucks. For me. However, I'm going to attack with this anyway, because the quick draw only works when they're the attacker. And it does... Well, that's not the worst. I'm going to play you and give you killer. And I'm going to killer this unit. Because it has potential growth. And has quick draw. didn't trust that they didn't have something to make that more powerful in their hand. Otherwise, I probably would have taken the trade. Ooh, Searing Fist is kind of nice. I could attack with both of these to deal 2 damage, but then I can't block anything next turn, so I think I'm just going to end. They're putting a number of cards on the bottom of their deck. What do I think is most valuable here? Or I could just play you, exhaust you, and then attack. That would for sure get rid of you, but that means I'm trading a... Oh, I could do you, exhaust this. This has taunt, so this one has to block you, and it doesn't kill you. So that's what I'm doing first. Exhaust you, and then attack. Nice. Good turn. Okay, the 2/4. The 2/4 is gonna go now. Is it? Or do I do this one twice? I think I do this one twice this turn. One. 2. And then attack with everything. They're now at 7 health, which is not a good place for them. And I have that much damage on board, so they're probably not going to do anything about it. I can at most deal 5 damage to them, sadly. I'm going to take out, it doesn't really matter which one, if I attack with this boy. Which I am. Because that lets me deal 5 damage, so I only have to deal 2. Which gives me a lot of ways to do it. Ooh, they did get enough for them not to lose in this next upcoming turn, with how the board currently sits. You are at 2 costs, so I could play you, return you, play you, play you, killer on you, which leaves me in a very good place for next turn. No blocks? And now I just attack with all and win. Okay, so we get 2 shots at the boss, which is great. Because the boss adds some new interesting mechanic to the battles. I don't know what this one is going to be. Oh, it doesn't even say what it is till I click play. Lethal Blooms. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. I think this is very workable because I have 3 mana and 3 things that cost 3 mana or less. So start with you. Oh, does the boss not add something interesting to it? I thought it did in all of them. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's start out with my quick draw Warcry. Okay, you're a 3/3. However, I can play you, which is play a +2 Iron Sword, which means you have 4 attack now. So I can attack without worry of this doing anything, or blocking and murdering my unit. They also get to do 3 damage to me as the flip side, though. Killer. May exhaust 1 time to attack any enemy unit. Does that activate with quick draw? I don't actually know that. That is a very useful thing to know that I just do not know the interaction on. Does anyone in chat know the interaction on that one? I don't think quick draw affects killer? Okay. Good to know, good to know. So I won't use it for that. This has a weapon, so I don't want to return this. Oh, it does work? Bone Brazier? Oh, quick draw does work with killer. Nice. Perfect. Thank you all. You're amazing. Also, welcome, Bone Brazier and Da Champo. Awesome. Because I do think I want to start getting rid of these mandrakes here. It is an attack. However, it doesn't necessarily say that the person that you're attacking is classified as a blocker. Which is, whereas, like, it doesn't explicitly say the same terminology that's in there, which means going by game logic, it may or may not work. Do I attack you? I think they'll trade. And I think that's fine for me. No blocks? Okay. I could remove this. I'm going to attack with you first, though. I can either do this one this turn, return the Salad Sarasaur, so that next turn I can make you killer again, or I can just remove you this turn, and I think that's probably worthwhile. Oh, you're a 4/4, which is lovely. You have Warcry, I forgot about that. Okay, 6. So, I'm going to play you down. And then play you down and do it on you. The rules are wonky sometimes, like how Aegis protects against some global effects and multiple effects that trigger at the same time. It's just practice to get to know them all. Yeah. Now attack with you. Because they can no longer attack with this due to the fact that I have a 4/4, and they're not going to be willing to. However, they now have a 7/6, which is less than ideal. I can play 2 of these, which might be worth it, as I might be having to win in air now. However, I'm going to give you killer first. To murder you. And then attack with you in the air. And then play you twice. Attack with you. Then end turn. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Depends if they kill this. They do. Neat. So I win this turn instead of next turn. Deal 2 damage. Rocking! We won! This was a really fun forge. Now let's claim my prizes. Ooh, let's go my rank up a reward first. 1,000 gold and 2 packs. 490 gold and an older pack. 480 gold and a different older pack. Perfect. Rocking. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, this is pretty. This is a very pretty one. So I reached master rank.